Sorry, guys. I don't know what happened. It was too fire. It was too fire. Hello, hello. Hi, everybody. Oh, no, we're back. We're back. Hello, hello. Are we here? Hi, guys. Okay, good, good, good. We'll. I don't know what happened. We'll play it again. We'll play it again. Let's see. We're back. Okay, good. I was like, was it frozen? Or I didn't know what was going on. Yeah. Let's see. Okay, so we're coming back. We're coming back. Hello, hello. Good. Let's see if Cardec is back. Let's get everything back, and we're gonna play again. So sorry, guys. So sorry. Okay, yeah, sorry. I don't know what happened. I had to restart stream because it froze on my end, and then the song was too fire. The song was too good. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, so let's see if we can get Cardec back, hopefully. Get Cardec back in here. Get Sean back in here. Guys. Yeah, the song was too fire. The authorities had to come. It's the authorities. Oh no. Oh no, oh no. I'll let people get back in. Get Cardec back. I know, right? What the heck? So good. We'll have to play again because I don't know. Did it cut off for you guys? Like, was I frozen or did it cut off or like what happened? I don't know what happened, but mind. You just got an error message. It ended. Yeah, okay. I'm messaging Cardec. Hopefully he comes back too. It ended for you too? Okay. Well, good. Okay, good, guys. We're getting everybody back. Hello, Kenya. Hello, Mad King James. Hello, Ike. Hello, Alexon. Do we have Sean back? We need Sean back, the creator of the fire. There he is. Yay! Okay. Sean is back. Listen, Sean, your music was just too good. It was too good, and then it made everything break. Everything broke. I don't know why, but it was so great. So I'm trying to get Cardec back in here, but we'll play this again because I think that it whatchamacallit, I think that it stopped pretty early in the song. So I'm just going to go ahead and play it again. But I'd love to get Cardec back in here. I messaged him, but I don't know. No sé qué está pasando. I love that. Oh, guys. I am just a happy lady today. I had such a headache. Spanish EP comes out in 3 minutes on the East Coast. And such a headache. And like even like things like this, it's like, you know, and then you guys get to know each other. And now having the system on stream for like when we listen to people's music, it's like you redeem the channel points and then people aren't just like doing it and I don't know, coming in and being like, play songs. It's like, no, spend time with the community. And it's not like, you know, it's paid, but like spend time with the community and then you can redeem that. And I think that's so freaking cool. That makes my heart a happy heart. That's a happy heart. Where did Cardec go? Happy heart is the best heart. Can someone message Cardec? If anyone has it. Hello? Let me see. Cardec. We miss you. Come back. Cardiologist said so. Yeah. I mean, that's a good cardiologist. That's a good cardiologist. My cardiologist said so. All right. I bet Milo took over the chair. Yeah, probably. Probably. The pup was like, no. No. Spanish EP comes out in 1 minute. What the heck? 1 minute on the East Coast. A dog can use me as a pillow any day. Yeah. Agreed. Thanks, Shania. I'm so excited. Guys, first thing that we meet on stream together that's coming out. I'm so excited. Countdown. I don't know. 60. Oh, it's 9 o'clock. Countdown is over. Well, it's out on the East Coast. It's not out for me. Hold on. Let me look at my thing while we're waiting for Cardec, because we're going to play Sean's song again. But I'd love for Cardec to be here because he said he wanted to be. Guys, let's look. It's on the East Coast. Why don't you play it while we wait for Cardec? Yeah, if that's cool with people, I would love to do that. But yeah, we'll play it while we're waiting for Cardec. Then Cardec hopefully will come back. Yeah, he's still not back. Guys! Okay, if I go to release link, though. Does it say it's released? No, it still says pre-save on my end. So, wait, is anyone on the East Coast? Oh, I hear Cardec. Oh. Was that Cardec saying hello? Was that Cardec saying hello? Wait, what? Wait a second. Did you guys hear that? That's definitely the listen to link. This is so funny. Cardec, come back. I know. Wait, I have too many tabs open. I don't even know which one is the listen to link. Oh my god, I have so many tabs open. This is so funny. What is happening? Is anything happening? There it is. Okay, listen to link is still open. Cardec, come back. Hello, Cardec. All right. Someone get Cardec. I messaged him, but I don't know. Something must be happening weird with my phone, or I don't know. Oh, you just messaged him? Okay, cool. All right. Guys, okay, let's listen to Lo Mismo real quick, because so if anyone's on the East Coast, can you see that that the Spanish EP is out? Is it out where you are? Like, I don't know if anyone in here is on the East Coast, because it's still not out for you, right, Ike? I don't think so. Todo me advirtieron. Yeah, you're central. I forgot it made tea. It's out in Kenya? No way! That's so cool! First of all, I can't even believe that you're, like, you hang out with us from Kenya. Like, that is mind-boggling to me. That's crazy. So crazy. All right, I'm going to play one song from it, guys, while we hopefully wait for Cardec. And if Cardec doesn't come back, we'll just play. But, okay. Spanish EP, first thing we made together on stream that's out in the world. Yay.
Dicen que debe ser fácil. Te tengo que explicar cómo amarme. Y si fuera de verdad, sería natural que me hagas feliz. No veo más allá de tu lealtad, y a veces me rompo la mitad. Te llevas mi vitalidad, envuélveme, decimos lo mismo. No decimos lo mismo. Mismo. No decimos. No decimos lo mismo. No decimos lo mismo. ¿Por qué temer que te vayas? Nunca estuviste aquí. ¿Por qué me vuelvo a enfocar en si me amas? Si es tan raro que nunca te importe. La sombra de que no está. No veo más allá de tu lealtad, que a veces me rompo la mitad. Te llevas mi vida.
Did I break it? What the heck? What the heck? What the heck? What the heck?
Veo más allá de tu lealtad, que a veces pierdo mi voluntad. Como entro ya, evades mis paredes. No decimos lo mismo. 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 Perdí tanto de mí, qué lástima. Y eras mi mitad, qué lástima. Perdí mi ganas, qué lástima. Qué lástima, qué pena. Como me dejé ir, qué lástima. Y todo para qué, qué lástima. Perdí mi ganas, qué lástima. Qué lástima, qué pena. Perdí tanto de mí, qué lástima. Y eras mi mitad, qué lástima. Perdí mi ganas, qué lástima. Qué lástima, qué pena. Lástima. Y todo para qué, qué lástima. Perdí mi ganas, qué lástima. Qué lástima, qué pena.
Guys, I put the clapping sound because to me, like, we made this together. Like, I could not have made this without you guys. Like, this whole Spanish EP, all of the native Spanish speakers that came in chat, all of, like, the encouragement that you guys gave me, everything. Like, thank you so much for being here, for being a part of this community. And I'm just very excited for this to be just the beginning of this whole journey, of all the things that we put out that we get to make on the internet together. Making things on the internet. Thank you so much, guys. Yeah, I love that end section so much. I think that it lives. Oh, Cardec is back.
I'm back.
Oh my God, it's a Cardec. That was perfect timing. The stream decided that it hated us because Sean's music was too good.
I was vibing too.
I know. And then it said, ah! And then we heard your little, we were like, where's Cardec? And then we heard hi-hat because the listen to link was still open.
Oh.
And we were like, we hear him. We can't see him. But yeah, so happy. So cool. It's out on the East Coast. Jeez Louise, that took so long to make, guys. So many vocals trying to sing in Spanish, and we did it. Okay. So we were just listening to that. Now let's switch gears. Let's listen to Sean's song. Again, I'm going to start it over because everything broke before. And now let's hope it doesn't break this time. All right. This is Sean's song again. Ah!
You've been working OD. Got a body looking so T. Wanna see you let out your free. the streets cause you have a drink or two. Drip, drip from the bottle, baby, sip it up. Drop it low on me, baby, I'ma pick it up. We're gonna have some fun. Me and you gonna do a big one, no. No time to play. Let me take some stress up off your plate. Girl, you gotta get out the house tonight. You've been working 9 to 5. Take a shot, let's get you right. Girl, you gotta get out the house tonight. Don't be in a whole party. Baby, move your body tonight. You some fine shit, baby. Let me ease your mind. Put it overtime while you grind on me. Got you in the section, and you know it's all on me. You ain't no business, I'm just here to co-sign emotion. In your soft girl era, come be back for a real one. Oh yeah, we're going outside. Let me take some stress up off your plate. Girl, you gotta get out the house tonight. You've been working 9 to 5. Take a shot, let's get you right. Girl, you gotta get out the house tonight. Don't be in a whole party. Baby, move your body tonight. Put all your stress in the air. Let it burn slow. Cause baby, you earned it. Exhale, yeah. You can let your head down by the end of the night. When
Auto-tune is in the chat. Love you guys. Thank you so much on TikTok.
Girl, you gotta get out the house tonight. Baby, you've been working 9 to 5. Take a shot to the shit you right. Girl, you gotta get out the house tonight. Don't be in a whole party. Baby, move your body tonight.
Guys, put your hands together for Sean. This was Sean. He was singing. He was singing, producing, right, and mixing this. And this is what we listened to. And one more time again, Auto-tune. My friends at Auto-tune are in the chat on TikTok, which is so cool. Thank you for being here. So we're, so Sean, really awesome. Thank you so much for
was
sharing. Yeah. Whatchamacallit? What do you, Cardec, thoughts? Any feedback?
I think Chris should cut that. I think Chris Brown should cut that song.
It sounds
That's
good,
amazing.
right? Like it's such
fire.
a vibe. It's definitely a vibe. Do you have any like specific notes? I have like some vocal things I wrote down, like just not that anything like you have to do anything, but just thoughts that if you want them.
Yeah, I thought it sounded great. As far as like production stuff, like, yeah, it's great.
Ew, 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 ew. Super, super sick. The okay, the only things that I would say, just these are just ideas, Sean. Like you don't have to take these, but just ideas to take if you would like them. Those answer vocals, like all of your answer vocals, like you're doing a lot of call and response. I feel like the answer vocals, I'd really love to have them have their own like world and like sonic profile, because right now they're panned and they're hard panned, like the "You for the streets," like whatever, but they're not super tuned, and they start to pull me into the world of like, I think with a lot of records like this, when you're pitching, you have to make it so that the artist can hear themselves on things, and they start to like go more into a style rather than like someone being able to hear themselves on it, I think. And I think adding those call and responses to have like more of a character, be more like tuned up, more like that. That's what I would want to do. So your calls are great. It's just the responses. I think it sounds really, really sick. And, yeah, that's the main thing is all the responses. So like I would tune them up some more. I would make it so that like people hear themselves on it. Like when you're pitching this, you know, Sarah said, this reminds me of something that would be on TV show Insecure. Yeah. That type of thing. Vocal mixing is the main thing you're trying to improve on. Yeah. I think that your lead vocals are mixed pretty darn well. Like it's just like the affected ones. Like I don't really like how they're panned, but they're like nothing else is really going on with them. So it kind of just, I think it can be more interesting than that. But yeah, I don't know. Cardec, did you have any thoughts on that?
No, I think that's a great what you were saying. Like when I was listening to it, I wasn't paying attention to that, but now that you said that, I was like, yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Sick.
For sure.
Sick. So good. Really, really, really awesome.
It's great. Like you nailed the vibe.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like we're just like nitpicking, but like
Yeah.
the vibe is there. Like that's the
Yeah.
most important thing. For
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, and like I want to give feedback. Like when people ask, like I'll definitely again like it's music, so we're doing things. Oh, look at this, guys, on TikTok. Look, Autotune said we were vibing.
Hey,
Official Autotune says we were vibing. Good job,
Let's
Sean.
go. Heck yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's for a brief, so hopefully it gets played. Super, super sick. Okay, on TikTok, Autotune. On Thursday, Sean said, yeah. Wait, let me show you the chat. Oh, you can see the chat. I forget. On TikTok, they can see the chat. I'm such a millennial. I don't know. I'm just trying to be a streamer. But yeah, always want to give feedback like that can be helpful, you know, like, and it's music though. So everything is take it or leave it, you know, it can be what you feel. But yeah, that's what I do. And I think that's awesome. Sean said, hi, Autotune, love your products and use them faithfully. As do I, Sean, as do I. It's very important all the time. All
Yo,
of the time.
their Avox choir plugin,
Ooh.
I use that religiously.
Autotune. If you don't know, this is Cardec. He's an amazing music producer. Does so much really, really cool stuff. A lot of stuff like in the sync space as well. And we just worked on a song together on stream, just working on producing one. So super cool. You got to hear his stuff. It's Cardec Drums. I'll put it in the chat so you can see it. Very cool.
You know
But
what's crazy?
Huh?
I just had a full circle moment.
What?
So I did a song for a sync library years ago, and that song ended up getting used by, it was for an Autotune ad.
Wait,
And they
really?
Yes, it was a Spanish song that we did, and they used it for the ad. Like, yeah. This
What
was
the heck?
2 years ago. And it
That's
was random because
crazy.
we didn't know, because it was for Artlist. Artlist was the company.
Oh, okay.
And you just go in and you just download whatever. And it was mad random. Like the artist that was on it, he was like, bro, and he said it to me. I'm like, yo, and it was that song.
That's so
Full
cool.
circle. Full circle
That's
moment.
so cool. Yeah, Autotune said send his stuff our way, and then they said, "That's so funny. I love that." And yeah, again, Sean, great job. Like also like playing stuff in front of people. Like this is a safe space, and I'm so excited to start doing this more. It's like you spend time with the community, and then we'll do this like at the end of sessions. And
Yeah.
oh, that man, my heart is freaking full today. What a good ass stream. Cardec, we made some cool things. Sean said, I love it here. Good. We love it here too. We love
all
it
the
here.
stems are bounced out and ready, by the way. So
What the heck? That's
Well, yeah,
an
'cause-
efficient guy.
everything, like the stream went away, and I was like, oh, okay, I just get to work. So I was labeling whenever, like when you text me or you hit me on the DMs, I was already like bouncing out stuff. I'm like, oh, okay.
Dude. Oh, look, Autotune said, we love finding new people to work with through the streams. Everyone keep it up. Oh, thank you so much, Autotune. You
That's
rock.
awesome.
Dude, they have supported me since the beginning of my career, since before anyone knew who the heck I was. 2016 is when Autotune started sponsoring me, and I only started my career in end of 2015. So like that got me quick. And it was because
That's
Just
dope.
Jackson like found my stuff and was like, hello. And I was like, hi, you know who I am? That's so weird.
It's so crazy how that stuff works.
You want to know how he found me? Was literally because I had a profile on Sound Better that I never even did any work on Sound Better, but I just made this profile, and he was looking for something. I came up in the thing, and it's like now I've had such a great relationship with Autotune for so long, and yeah, they're involved in most things I do. Anything that they want to be involved in, I'm like, hey, thanks. please.
That's
But, yeah.
amazing.
Oh, man. I love it here. Thank you. I'm so happy that I'm so happy. And you made the stems. Dude, if making music is this easy, it's like crazy how much music you can make.
Yeah. So so here's the thing. The only thing that holds me back is writing. Because when it comes to like making tracks, that's yeah, that I mean,
And
I
I'm the
can,
opposite way, which is so funny because I have folders. I will write and I'll make those dummy tracks like I gave you
Mhm.
all the freaking time. But what holds me back is I don't have the production because I get
Dude.
scared.
The production stuff, I literally have so many just sessions of just like random skeletons, loops, full beats, you know. For this stuff that the sync stuff that I'm working on now,
Yeah.
yeah, like I have tracks for days. I have like maybe like 2 album worth of just tracks. What slows me down is like writing and actually having something like
Autotune, thank you. Sorry, Autotune saying bye. Bye, Autotune. Thanks for being here.
yeah.
Okay. It's just the writing process. Yeah, it's the opposite. But that's why that's so cool that like, you know, again, like I would love to do anything that you want to do with me. I'd love to do with you. But then also, you know, I know you have your team and your writers, but like it's
Yeah.
the finding like the opposite because like then it's so easy. Like when Eric was here and we were working on stuff, like we were just making stuff so fast. And then that's why I was so bummed because I'm like, oh, I can write. I write quick and I cut vocals quick, you know, like it's just like we make the thing, but it's the tracks. And I've always had like this stress around making tracks. I don't know why. I'm trying to get not so stressed about it, but I'll make those. The way that I make tracks is like what I gave you. Like I'll make like the skeleton of it that like needs to be like zhuzhed, you know?
Yeah.
And then, but I can make so much music. Like this is so fun to me. And like, oh my God.
Yep. And I'm always looking for writers too, because like the writers they also have like other careers. So they get
Oh,
busy.
okay.
So like I have one guy that he's like the guy and he writes for all these people and he's written for Luis Fonsi and you
Yeah.
know, and he's amazing. He's like my guy. But then he's just like, yeah, I gotta go to Guatemala and perform for for thousands of people. And I'm like, I get
Bro.
it. Like I
That's
get it.
yeah, 100%. Yeah, and it's just like making a team because I think that that's the hard thing too. Because like Daniel, I had found my friend Daniel, and I love his production now, but he's touring. He's always, you know, he's a touring guy, so he's like not around. So like, oh man, like this is so cool to me. Like, you know, if you ever need a writer, I'm here. Like anything you want to make together,
Absolutely.
like. Man, like, and then even like this is so cool. Like, even just meeting more people. Like Sean said in the chat, I'm here to be of service, writing, production, mixing, getting more fit. Like, just like expanding like the community.
I'll tell you what, like once I started joining like Devon's community,
Yeah.
this one, like, and I was kind of when I stopped doing the whole label thing,
Yeah.
kind of like lost, and I was just like, well, I'm just on my own, and this like being part of these communities, like started everything again.
Because it makes it not be so hard. Like, I think that it's just like do you know how long like I wanted to be able to find like a producer, like, you know, people to work with, and like the fact that we can jump on like this. And to me, that song is like all I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna get the bass player to play. I'll probably do like a little bit more like production stuff, like, but I can like stuff I can do. I'm like, oh,
Right.
and then it's done. Move on. Next song. Like
Yeah.
how like that is so powerful, and it's something that like I was so scared when Eric, you know, stopped producing. I'm like, am I gonna be able to make music anymore? And like, yeah, this is so cool. So cool. People saying, Sean said, we all have so many of the same experiences. Great. We can, relate and create. Yep. Man, the online.
Man, there's so many
communities-
you forget like how many talented people.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times, I've always been like, had the experience of like, someone hits you up and they're not that great, like they're okay, but like you get into these rooms and you're like, yo, everybody is like good.
Yeah. And I don't know what it is about these corners of the internet, because it's the same with Devon's community. I
Yeah.
just feel very grateful. I'm like, I feel like the people that, I don't know, like the people that like mess with me, like they tend to be very, very talented. And I'm like,
Dude, like
heck?
I got connected with like Trey Kelly, amazing singer. Flowman, amazing rapper. Gray Keys, insane producer. And like that is my team now.
That's
Like
so
those like
cool.
those are like very close friends now. Where it's like we have a group chat, like,
Wow.
you know, that stuff. Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, yeah. Flowman in the chat saying, this time last year, I was ready to quit all the music stuff. Fast forward, I got a new album ready to drop. Cardec, Trey Kelly Music, both collaborated with me on it. That's so sick. And they're both in here. Yeah, that's so
Yeah.
cool. Yeah. Sean said, "If I don't know if you love it, if you haven't considered giving it up at least once." I mean,
Dude, fact.
I've never considered not making music, but I've considered, I what I do is I'll be like, oh, this is not what I'm going to do to support myself. Like I'll consider
Right.
like, yeah, I'll consider like, maybe I just fuck off and be a barista, you know, like maybe I like
Yeah,
go live
I was
somewhere.
ready. I was like, I'll still make beats, but I'm ready to I was ready to be a barber.
Yeah,
I
I
was ready. I
totally
was
feel you.
there.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. The right for a living type stuff, dude. I can't even like. Okay, last thing I'll say that's like super super sappy, but like even just like rewinding back to like my X Factor time, I was on the show whatever, and they're putting me in with these people, and I had no way to make the music that I wanted to, and so I was like, okay, I'm gonna learn the tech side, and so then I went to Berkeley and I studied all these things and I learned all these things, but then I still like didn't feel comfortable making tracks, and then I just like got into making music for other people, and this is something I've dreamed about for so long. Like being able to make music and put it out into the world and like do it well.
Mm,
And I
yep.
just feel like the barrier has just gotten lower and lower and lower, you know? And there's just more people that just genuinely want to make great stuff too. Like with with I don't know, I feel very blessed right now. I feel very grateful to be at this point. This is like what I dreamed of for a very long time, to just make the things in my head.
Same. Same. Yeah, I was scared to do this whole like artist thing.
Yeah.
But once you get connected with the right people
Mm.
and you get that like final product back, I'm like, this is good.
Yeah.
Like it makes you like more
100%.
confident about yourself. And I'm like, hey, I don't care if these songs never get big or do numbers, but like
Yeah.
it's undeniable. Like this is good quality.
Exactly.
And it's like it doesn't have to do numbers, but like it's good. You cannot deny the fact that it's good songs. It's
Yes.
good quality. And it's gonna find a home somewhere, somehow.
Exactly. And that's kind of all I care about now. Like I
Mhm.
just want to put out things that I'm proud of. I'm not really worried about the numbers it's doing because I'm worried about the community I'm building. That's
Right.
what I'm more focused on. It's like finding the people who it connects with, and to be able to use these things to make it so that I can be creating music and sustaining myself.
That's it.
That's
all it's
it.
about.
That's it. Like that's everything that I want. And like I've dreamt of moving to Barcelona for a bunch of years now, and the fact that like I'm doing it by the end of this year now. Like
That's
I'm gonna go
awesome.
do it. But like it's because of things like this, like the fact that I can go and not say I'm going and I'm leaving behind all the music. It's like no,
Right.
I can. Oh man, this is so cool.
And I think it's also cool I feel like it's gonna be even better to create because your career is not it's not uh what's that word? It's not like it's like your career is not based on where you live, right? Where it's like you can just like, hey, I can work anywhere and I like creating in this place.
Yeah.
It's not like it doesn't matter where you live, right? It's not like, oh, I have to be in LA because this is where the studios are and I have
Yeah.
to be here. It's like, no, I'm gonna send everything to the engineer, and I'm creating better because I'm happy and I feel better
Yeah.
in this place, you know?
Dude, and but that's only because like I'm pivoting, and like because before that I was in service industry, so I'm having to be here like with clients, like it's wherever
Mm-hmm.
the client wants to be, and especially when I was engineering. Now that like I don't really engineer anymore. I mean, I engineer when I vocal produce, but when I was like engineering clients, that is the most you don't own your time at all kind
Mm-hmm.
of a job, and you are just on call, and like, and I spent so many years of my life doing that because I was too scared. I mean, a lot of reasons, but a big one is that I was too scared to say that I want to do the artist thing because it felt very illogical. Like it felt kind of dumb, like for me to want to do that and impractical. And I was like, okay, well, the percentage of people that can do well doing this is so small. Like if I want to be smart, I need to X, Y, Z. But it's like, no, you just have to be smart. You don't, if you're smart about it, you don't have to be, not everyone has to be Beyonce, but you can make,
Right.
you know what I mean? Like you find your 1,000 true fans and that's it. Like you find
Well,
your
the thing is
people.
too, like back in the day, that wasn't a thing.
Yeah.
Like finding a community and finding like that wasn't a thing.
Yeah.
You know that it, so I think now it's like, okay, it's more normal,
Yeah.
and it's like, hey, you don't like exactly, you don't have to be Beyonce. Like
Yeah.
for me, it's like I've made more money off of sync, and no one knows who I am
Right.
than the songs that I've produced for these artists. I'm super grateful
Right.
for that, but like, man, like one placement with like
Yeah.
a company or whatever, like sets me up for
Yeah.
a while,
Yeah.
you know. So it's like I'm just gonna do that.
Dude, 100%. And then even like today, I got a message from Cardi's team, and like I'm doing another record with her, but like they just send me files. I'm like, I don't have to be in LA for that. I
Yeah.
can. They're in fucking New York, and I think that part of me was it was so ingrained in my head that like if I leave LA, like my career is over, you know.
Right.
And now it's like, no, we can create and get
Yeah.
to be.
Like I
It's
just
still just
opened up
not
these files on a laptop. Like
yeah. And like we can invest in ourselves and like the sync things, like that's so beautiful because really all I care about, I just want to make music and like but for myself, like I don't want to
Right.
be, I don't, yeah. I got a little disenchanted. I haven't talked about this too much publicly, but I got a little disenchanted with engineering and vocal production. 'Cause I still love doing it for artists that I believe in and for artists that like I admire their talent and they appreciate me and that it's a good back and forth. But it can get very sad when you're doing it and like you're not valued and you just kind of feel
Feel
like,
you.
what am I doing? Like, I just want, I don't know. So just having
Same.
this be an option is just feels so like everything I've always wanted.
No, I totally feel you. I feel that 100%. I remember feeling like that when I produced a song and the song was going crazy, and they released the video. The dude's outfit was like 10 times more than what he paid me for the track. And I was just like,
Wow.
yeah,
That's
it's time.
wild. It's
It's
time.
like, yeah, like I was like, they don't care about me, you know, like like if you tell them that to the face, like, no, that's not. I'm like, but it's true, you know.
Yeah.
It's like you don't value me,
Yeah.
you know. I'm thankful for the work. Don't get me
Mhm.
wrong, but it's
Yeah.
like you're paying me pennies, man. Like compared
100%.
to,
And you have to wait a very long time for those pennies and you have to beg for those pennies. So stupid.
yep. And I'm just like, and then they'll be like, hey, these tracks that you sent me in this folder, save them. And it's like been a year, haven't heard from you. But then if I like give them to another artist, then it's, you know.
Yo, that's wild. That's wild.
And I was just like, I just want to. Can I just do this myself and
Yeah,
like
100%.
save the headache?
And
you
it
know?
doesn't have to be that hard. Like I think that's the other piece of it. It doesn't have to be that hard. Like you can You can do this yourself and be way more fulfilling too.
Yep. And so like I figured like for me with sync, it took me a while to really like get into sync because I felt like I had to create like a certain way. And to a certain extent that is kind of the truth, but I I realized like okay, not it doesn't always have to sound like a movie trailer
Yeah.
or it doesn't have like my mindset was like okay, well I do reggaeton, everything has to sound like Fast and Furious.
Yeah.
And it's like no, you just have to have like the technical things that they look for. So like transitions and things for like you have to think as like a video editor.
Yes.
So it's like give the video editor the things that they need, like the cues, the transitions, the
Yeah.
change every 4 or 8 bars or whatever.
Yeah.
Once you have that, or like drops or whatever, once you have that you can inspire the editor. That's it.
Super cool.
That's the baseline, and then from that you can create whatever you want. So I was like, okay, that was super like freeing for me. I'm like, okay, I just need to have this, like the skeleton, the template. After that, I'm just gonna create. I'm gonna fuse this stuff, and
100%.
and the writing has to be a little more. It gets a little bit more specific, but like even then, like as long as it fits in within those parameters, like
Yeah.
they're good. Like just have
Dude.
fun and create.
Dude, yes. And I think that it's just like I think that the overarching theme of our stream today has been like don't be afraid to start things on your own. Like it could take longer, but like be willing to invest in yourself in that way because at the end of the day, like to create something that's yours, I think is just there's so much value there. And Sarah mentioned in the chat, she said, yeah, that's how I feel right now at a label, especially after I see how much I made for the company last year compared to what I make.
Yep. Been there.
That's
Dude,
it.
I remember driving around and there was like a new like it was like a Christian hip hop station that just came up, and and this is not me trying to flex or whatever, but literally like 80% of the songs was stuff that I produced.
No freaking way.
Like literally like
Bro.
either that I co-produced or produced and
Wow.
and at the time I was just like broke in my broke down Subaru driving, and I'm just
Bro.
like, what's going on? Like these are these are big songs within that space.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and that was when I was like, okay, I got to get my publishing in order. I got to get
Yes.
all my stuff in order because I can't. I felt like I was building so much for other people and
Yeah.
not building for myself.
Exactly. Exactly.
Like, what am I doing? Like, I'm over here like
100%.
I'm literally giving people like careers and like giving them like songs and do all this stuff, and they're like living the life, and I'm
Yep.
over here like struggling.
Exactly, Cardec.
Like,
I had the same experience as a vocal producer. There's songs that I've ghost vocal produced. There's songs that I should have points on that I was told, you think you deserve this? I made you XYZ, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Like there's a lot of things I don't talk about publicly too much that like, and I had to realize I've been working to build other people's careers instead of pouring into myself. And so like my song Bent, the first song that I put out, the end, it's like a chanty part and it goes, I've been waiting patiently to be my priority. And that's like, that was like my thing I wanted to say first, because I think that sometimes we think like that's the way, like in order to be successful, we do X, we do Y, we do this, and we follow the way that's supposed to be. But when you realize that you can make your own blueprint And that if you're a little smart about it, you just have to be creative and smart about it and believe in what you're building before other people believe it. Like see it before other people see it too. There's so much, you kind of can do whatever you want. Like you just have to be smart.
And I feel like we've been so ingrained of like you need other people
Yeah.
to like I was showing my dad the stuff that I was working on the other day, and he was like, "Yeah, man, maybe we can get like a big artist and to really like." And I'm like, "I'm the artist," and he was like, "Oh, sorry," and I'm like, "No, I'm not trying to be the jerk. I'm just like,
No, you're just like,
I'm the
really?
art, like I'm the artist, like." And I'm like, I'm not. And he came from a good place. It was like,
Of course.
because for him it's like, okay, you gotta do numbers, you gotta do,
Yeah.
and it's like, nah, like I don't need numbers, like I'm already like, this is for sync. He's like, oh yeah, and so he understood it, but it's like, not like I'm the artist, like, not trying
Yeah.
to be a jerk, but it's like, this is the project,
100%. It's not being a jerk. It's stepping into like your value and your power. I feel it's
Yeah.
like when you realize you don't need these things. But I do notice it's like it's the like our parents' generation. Like my mom, like when I told her, hey, like I'm starting to pivot into being more of a brand, more of like putting out my music, building community around everything that I'm doing X Y Z. She was freaked out as heck because
Yeah.
she's just like, no, but like you still need to do this. And I'm like, Mom, do you realize how little money I make from that? Like I make good money, but it's random. It's super random and it's spread out and it feels like you're just like, please pay me by what you agreed to pay me before I do the
Dude,
work.
I went on literally a year, like thinking and contemplating whether I wanted to do my own thing, because my whole career was within Christian music, and I was like, I want to stay here. I'm not making any money. Like I'm literally going broke. Like
Yeah.
I can't, like, no one wants like to pay, and if they do, it's not enough,
Yeah.
and it's not like what you would see on the mainstream. It was
Yeah.
like way below, and I'm
Yeah.
like, I can't keep doing this.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, but if I'm gonna do this, I have to focus on sync. These aren't gonna be, you know, Christian songs.
Yeah.
And my thing was like, well, my audience is very like Christian,
Yeah.
and so I went on a whole, like, I talked with my parents, I talked with pastors that are like close friends, and their whole thing was like, well, what are you so afraid of? Like, you're good. And I was
100%.
showing them the music, and like the music wasn't crazy. Like, I don't talk
Right.
bad,
You're
or
just being
it's nothing
yourself.
yeah, it's nothing explicit. And and the thing was like, I need to make money. I can't keep doing this.
Yeah.
And so I just started, I was terrified, because it's just like, dude, I'm gonna get crucified on Instagram. This could be bad. And I started dropping songs. People love the music. There was like maybe like two people, and it's always the people that have like two followers anyway.
Yeah.
You
But
know,
that's
but like,
it's always going to be like that too. Like as you put yourself out there, like you're giving you it's kind of good when you start to get that kind of feedback because that means that more people are seeing your things. There's always going to be a
Right.
percentage of people that don't resonate with that, but that's okay. That's not your people.
yeah, and it's funny because the people, I kind of got like blacklisted from that industry, not because they were mad at me, but they were worried that their brands would be affected by, which
Yeah, I
is
understand.
which I don't, I totally
Yeah.
understand. But it's funny because I wouldn't like speak to them in like months, and then the stuff started taking off, and then they'll get on a live and they're like, yo, this is the greatest producer, and da 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 da, and I'm like, you guys are watching, You're not saying anything, but you're watching.
100%.
Got it. So, yeah, it's been an interesting journey, but I will say I feel like I'm creating the great, like, just the best music of my life.
Yeah.
Because I've produced big songs for people,
Yeah.
but it was what they wanted to do.
Yes.
It wasn't like, like it wasn't like I made this and it was like, hey, I like this song. Let's make something like this, but like let's make it so it doesn't sound like that. And
Yeah.
and it's like, yeah, it's cool. We created a great song, but it wasn't like, this can't like passionate about it. I'm passionate
Yeah.
about the song, and now I'm like, yeah, like everything that I'm putting out, it's like, this is it. And there's no like back and forth of like, well, I don't know. It's like, no, like this is it. Like,
Yeah. Beautiful.
yeah, that's like my gut feeling. I love this.
Yes. And
Feels
trusting
great.
that,
And if it flops, it flops. But like,
dude.
I love it.
And it's also like getting over, I find that, I don't know if you experienced this, but the first stuff that you put out, I found like my first EP took me forever to make. But it was because I didn't trust myself yet. Like I was learning like how to do that, and I would freak out right before I would put something out. Like when Breathing came out, I had a full-on panic attack right before that came out, calling my mom, crying. I'm like, it's not good enough. Like I made this 2 years ago and I'm better now. Like I don't feel like this represents the artist that I am now, like whatever. Cause it takes so long to put things out. And then now I feel so relaxed putting stuff out. It's more of like I get excited. Like there's
Right.
no like, because it's like, no, like it's not that I'm putting my whole value, my whole worth on like one thing. It's like this is a point of time, and it's like it's letting people see you grow too is like the thing that I've really been leaning into. And it's beautiful to like put that investment in yourself. And like even this stream, like I don't know if you've noticed, but like we keep saying like I think that you're so cool and like that you're so talented. And every time that like I'll say like the production things like, oh, anything you want to do with me. I don't know why I still always have that mentality around like working with producers. I'm like, I don't know who wants to work with me, blah, blah, blah. But like in the reality, I've built some cool shit. Like you know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
But
And I
don't
get
know
like that
why.
too. I get like that too. I feel like that's always gonna be ingrained in us.
Yeah.
It's even for me, because like I'll have people like all the time who's like, bro, like you've accomplished a lot.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, I have, but I'm still like, like I still feel like I'm that 21-year-old, like still trying to like break in the industry, And then on the flip side, you have people like, bro, like, can you just step back and look at what you've done? And like, there's people that would love to be where you're at.
100%. 100%. It's really, 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 really important to zoom out. I've been wanting to make this merch for a while, but I need to make like some zoom out merch because it's like so important to zoom out and to look at what you've done. And I think that for me specifically, like I know that anything around my artist project, thank you so much for following Vlar. Oh, also Vlar, I think that you asked before if we have original music, and we both do. So this is Cardec. It's what on streaming platforms. What's your name on streaming platforms?
Cardec Drums.
Cardec Drums. Cardec Drums. And then I'm Simone Torres. Thank you so much for being here. He said you are intriguing. My whole thing is that like, as a vocal producer and engineer, I'm very confident. Like when I walk in a room, as in terms of like me working with people, I don't take a lot of work, like unless I'm like, like into the thing now because I've gotten to that place. When it comes to me as an artist, opposite, because I have not. I've tried to film my Patreon video where like I admit that I want to be an artist. A lot of times because it's like so like it's so weird it's like something you have to like really step into on your own, like to that you're going to invest in yourself in that way and be courageous enough to like build the thing on your own, because it's so possible and it's better. It's so much better. But I don't know. Anytime like I'm working with a producer, like doing anything, I go very much like, yeah, like anything that like whatever. I don't know. And I need to be like,
You know what it is too? Because I've noticed this. It's also like I feel like all of us working in this, we have like this chip on our shoulder, and so I would go to engineers,
mm,
and I feel like engineers have a giant chip on their shoulder
mm,
where their whole thing was like, I'm gonna fix your song,
yeah,
right? And so I got to the point where it was just standard for me to like, okay, I'll send my track with all my processing on it, but my vocals completely raw
mm,
because that's what they asked for. Like send the ref, but like I'm gonna just because I'm better than you, and I'm like this is what I do,
yeah,
and I'm gonna like recreate your vocal, and I'm gonna make it sound better.
mm,
And then I started working with Devon,
mm-hmm.
and I feel like what separates Devon is he mixes like an artist.
Yes,
You know what I'm saying? And so like when I sent him the file, he's like, bro, send me the files again. I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, no, send it with your processing,
yeah, duh,
with what you did. And I'm like, why? You know, like it was so and like I I realized then I'm like, man, I had such a like low self-esteem when it comes to mixing,
mm,
you know, and I was just like, I mean, like I was like, I mix, but it's, and then I would play the mix, and I'm like, yo, this sounds great. All you have to do is just tweak this and this and this, and so that gave me so much confidence because with engineers, you know, I'll play stuff for engineers. I'm like, yo, what do you think of the mix? And it's always like, bro, just send it to me. Just send it. I'll mix it. And I'm like, yeah, but that's not the point.
yeah, 100%,
I want to get
100%,
better, and I'm not trying to take your job. I just want
yeah,
to get better. And so I had an engineer at the time, and he's amazing. He's great. Worked with a whole bunch of people, but that was the vibe was, hey, you do what you do. You're a producer. I'm an engineer, and I'm gonna take what you think, and I'm gonna make it better.
mm,
And it was like, oh, like it does something to you when you're like, it makes you feel like not good enough.
yes,
So
100%,
like when you find that engineer that understands you, and it's like, no, 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 what you did is good. Now I'm gonna like take this and like we're gonna make it even greater. And I feel like I found that with Devon, and he's
yep,
helped me too. He's like, yo, you know what's gonna make it better? Work on your vocal chain.
mm-hmm.
You know, and it wasn't like usually it'd be like, dude, just throw
Give
this
me
on.
it,
It's like no.
right,
With him, it's like, bro, you need like figure out this. Like you need more mid range. You
bro,
know, like try this, try, and I'm like, oh, that makes me a better producer. And it's like,
100%,
okay. Instead of like, oh, dude, just put this preset,
yeah.
you know.
And I think it's also when we care so much about this thing that makes us like not say that we're XYZ. Like I never claimed to be a mix engineer, but
Mhm.
I can mix and I need to like lean into that more and be more confident in saying that.
Dude, for the longest time, I was like, I need to send my stuff out to mix. I need to for it to be competitive. I need to, and then the first I put out an album with which was with like different art, like a various artist thing. It was my first thing for sync, and I didn't have anybody else, so I just mixed it myself.
Mm,
And I did the best I could. I used the online mastering thing,
mm-hmm.
and it came out good. I think it sounded great. You know,
Yeah.
um, and but you know, you have engineer friends like, yeah, it was cool, but you know, this could be better. This could be better. And I was like, yeah, but then like those songs started getting placed in sync,
Mm,
and I'm like, okay, so like the standard is met,
yeah.
you know. And I was like, I'm good enough to meet the standard.
Yeah, there you go.
Am I Jason Joshua? No, not at
No.
all. But like I can meet the standard. Like I can get
100%.
there. And so that gave me confidence. I'm like, okay, like I'm good enough to I can get a good mix that's going to be competitive with anything else
Yeah.
that's out there, you know. Now,
Exactly.
obviously there's a difference between like, you know, industry standard, like, you know, that whole thing.
100%. But there's just like you need like it's believing in what you're doing though still. You
Yeah.
know, like I think there's a difference. There's such a big difference in that. And I like with my mixing, like the songs that I have out that I like the most ended up keeping my vocal mixes every time. I don't pretend to be a track mixer. I know,
Mhm.
but vocal mixing, like I'm a vocal producer, right?
Right.
And so like the Spanish EP, I all of it is my vocal mixes, and I didn't go to get it mixed because I was like, that's expensive. I already paid to get this mixed, you know.
Right.
And I like them so much better than the originals,
That's it.
you know. And it's so weird. And then the other thing that when you were speaking, I was thinking about was when you find those people that pour into you instead of just being like whatever. So Preston Reed was like that. The mix engineer I did the Thick of It EP with, and Bent, he did Bent. I've had so many friends throughout, like, you know, my engineering career, whatever. It's like, you know, you trade chains. It's like, oh, this is what I do here. This is what I do here. And you take things and you add them to your process and you do all those things. And that's why community, what we were talking about before, is just so important. Like, it's everything. The people that like will pour into you. It's like, oh, this is what I learned. This is what I learned here. And then another person that I really, really, really value is Jet Galindo, mastering engineer. She is brilliant. But not only is she brilliant, she's humble as heck, and she will like teach you. And when I give her my things for my artist project, I think in the beginning, some people don't like, I give notes. I'm very particular about like my music, and I've gotten like more like lax, but I just like know what I'm looking for, especially because I'm an engineer, I'm a producer. Like I know what I want. And so
Right.
I was like very like detailed with my notes to her, and I was like nervous because she's like very accomplished, you know, and I'm
Yeah.
like, oh no, like is she gonna be like, no, fuck off, you know?
Right.
And she was like, yep, I hear everything that you're saying, blah blah blah. Like she never is upset that I'm giving her a bunch of notes, and she'll just explain what she's doing. Like I just went for the Spanish version of the EP, I went to her studio and we walked through everything, and she like made everything that like, I don't know. And then she even like for my mastering chain that I have, like for any of my roughs that I do, she's like, come over and like we'll go over your mastering chain and like make you a mastering chain for your social media stuff so that it pops on the phone. And like just it's community. Like,
Yep.
man, the people that are willing to pour into you. Yeah.
Yeah. Like even with like, I've never had this experience with an engineer, and Devon was like, "Hey, what are you putting on your ref? Because when you send me stems, it's different." I was like, "Well, I have guard particle," and he's like, "Okay, well, what are your settings on that?" I was like, "Well, I have it on this and this and this." He's like, "Okay, well, that's how I'm gonna mix,
Yeah.
because you're mixing into this, so I'm gonna put that on my master, now it's to the point where it's like, hey, I sent you the stems. Also, here's the preset of what I had on my master.
That's
And
exactly.
you just
Yeah.
plug it in.
Because the mix engineers also, they want to start off where you left off. So like
Right.
it's super, super, super important. I know that Alexanne mentioned that again in the chat before. So like Alexanne is, yeah. So it's like they don't want to have to be recreating the vibe, anything that you got, because then they're like fighting uphill. And so it's
Yeah.
like, no, give them that stuff. That's awesome. Alexanne, I'm so passionate about that. Yeah. 100%. 100%.
Yeah, I was so, I don't know what it is about like the hip hop world, but like, or as far as my experience, it was like it's very like you stay in your lane. You worry about production. I'm the engineer. Your vocal mix is crap. Send me the vocals raw, and I'm gonna recreate it. You know, and I was like, okay, and I just thought that was the norm for years, for like 10 years, and then I was just like, this can't be the norm, because I just feel sad when I said like I was like, I just feel like I'm not good enough. Like, damn, like, and I was like, and it's like, bro, like we just won like these awards. Why do I still feel like I suck?
Bro.
You know? So I just feel like having the right people around you is
It's exactly. And that are not going to try to say things like that just to make you feel small. I think that sometimes people do that because they want to stay important. They want to stay feeling important. Like any artist that like I work with, like especially young women, I will make sure to explain what I'm doing, and anything they want to know about the engineering or vocal production side, I will show them, teach them how they can communicate in like other studios that they're in, because oh my God, I just think it's so gatekeepy and like wanting to feel important and making other people feel small so that you feel big. And it's like I felt so helpless when I used to be in the studio, because I would be like, oh, I know that I don't sound like me in this recording, but I don't know how to communicate what's wrong. And that's why like I'm so vocal with all of this stuff, because it's not rocket science. Like I'll show, like I don't mind showing my whole everything I do, because what makes me special at what I do is me.
Facts.
It's not my
Facts.
tools. Yeah.
I get so annoyed when people are like, "Yo, don't show these people this," and it's like,
Bro.
I'm like, I try to stay humble, but it's like at that level, I'm like, I can give you all the sounds. I guarantee you're not gonna sound like me.
Exactly. It's the
guarantee
craftsman, not the tools.
You don't have the ear like we have. We just hear things differently. You know, it's not about being arrogant. It's like you can have all of this.
Like when you make your drum, when you make your productions, your music, anything you make, Cardec, like it's a culmination of everything you've been through as a human, your culture, your things that you listen to growing up, your family dynamics, your friendships. Like it's like as artists, we are culminations of everything that we've been through, and that's what shows up in our music, and that's what people come to. And when people are just like, don't show, blah, 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 don't give your template, blah, 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 it's such a scarcity mindset of like, if they know this one plugin that I use, then they're gonna take my job, bro. It's just
like, and the funny thing, it's like they're gatekeeping stuff that's already released to the public. It's like, how does that make any sense? Like,
it doesn't make any sense. Yeah, exactly. Alexander said, yeah, and how many hours you spent doing it. Exactly. It's your taste. It's everything. Yeah. Like I don't know if you've experienced this with your production, but I find that I am a much better singer because of the work that I've done as a vocal producer and engineer. Like,
yeah, absolutely.
Much better. Yeah.
I feel like I just started like writing now, but I feel like all of that is a culmination of like just. What was it?
Hold on 1 second. Thank you so much, Vlaire. Oh my gosh. Valor. How do I say your name? Valor. Thank you so much for gifting a sub. That was so kind.
That's awesome.
Thank you. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you're good. Yeah, no, I just feel like my writing skills have just been a combination of like just me being in the studio with like these phenomenal rappers.
100%.
And just like okay, just picking things. And now I'm like, oh, okay, like I remember this from this one time I was in, and like add that to, and so now I'm like more confident in my writing.
100%. That's how, I mean, yeah, when I was talking about before, like the way that I write now is because like I learned it from The Dream and Sean Garrett, from being their engineers. And then even like working with, like when I worked with Kelly Rowland and Chloe Bailey and like all these people that I get to work with, Jessie J, like you take things, like you go, oh, I could do that. I could do that.
Yeah.
I could do that. And I think that it all, for me, helped me get out of my head, because I was like, oh, because I don't play an instrument, because I'm not super proficient on a guitar or piano, I can't write because I don't know how to accompany myself. But it's like, no, Pro Tools is my instrument. Like my DAW is my instrument, and my voice is my instrument. That's all I need. And then you get better at everything.
Yeah. Like I wrote something the other day, and I have like one of my closest friends, he's a songwriter, and I always send him stuff. I'm like, hey, especially in the Spanish stuff, like, because you know there's certain like phonetic things and just to make sure like I'm not sounding crazy.
Yeah.
And my fear was like, I feel like this is just too simple. And then he goes back and he's like, this is great. He's like, I would just change this because you say the same word, but like it's written well. It was written like someone who knows how to write. And I was like, thank you.
And you were like,
I was like, thank you.
That's beautiful. so sick. And then like yeah, even when I'm on stream now, like sometimes like Louis will do this a lot. Louis will call out my writing on things, and it means so much to me because I'm like I really want to be a good writer.
Yeah.
You know? And it's like when people connect with your writing, I think like it's a little bit extra because like we're artists, we're producers, and like when you write, it's like you're sharing such pieces of yourself. And yeah. I don't know. It's literally all this stuff is like, it's the coolest thing to just really invest in yourself. Like and to just finally like.
Especially whenever like, at least in my experience, especially like in the Spanish thing, it's always like, stay in your lane. This is what you do. You're a producer. You produce. You shut up and make your beats.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like, but I want to explore this. Like, I feel like the production will be stronger if I explore it. Like, my production now is so much stronger because I started writing, and because I'm creating like an artist.
Yes.
You know,
Oh
and
my gosh.
I'm not trying to put in like every single thing, and it's like now it's like piecing things together, and you're looking at like moods, and it's different than just like, oh, I'm just gonna make a trap beat, you know.
100%. And I find that like because like when you get to work on your own stuff too, you are more free generally. You're like, I'm going to try things that I haven't tried before, whatever. So now me working on my artist project has made me a better vocal producer for other people. Yeah. 100%. But I like, you know, I had a mentor that I stopped singing for about 5 years because I was working with someone that was like, if you vocal produce, you don't sing anymore. And I was like, okay. Because that was the blueprint for me. I was like, okay, like I just want to be like this person, and I want what they want for me, and I want to be just this one thing. And he was like, you know, you have to do one thing. Being multifaceted isn't good. Like if you want to be good at something, you have to do just that one thing. And I muted parts of myself for so much of my life to be a more digestible version of myself. Mm-hmm. And the joy that like that's why like I know I'm being so sappy, but like again, like just like stream tonight, everything that we're building, like the fact that like this is becoming like my reality. Even like the freaking meeting that I had like at that fancy feature film office yesterday. You know what they were so impressed by was they were like, you vlog, you stream on Twitch, you do all this stuff. That's like a whole ecosystem that you're running. They're like, you do this all on your own? And I'm like, oh. Like, I thought no one gave a shit about this stuff.
And that's the thing. Like, you think that they would, like, a place like that would be, like, the numbers. They're like, you're doing, and it's like, I don't have, like, you're impressed with this?
Like, I'm just starting. I'm like, and I said that to them because I literally said, I was like, you know, this stuff is a new venture. Like, I'm building this, and they were like, we want to learn from you, like how you're building this brand and blah, 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 because they haven't done anything in the social space, like in the, you know, like that kind of a thing. And then even my appointment as a governor for the Recording Academy in the LA chapter now, I ran last year, didn't get it. This year, I was up against the big, like, so I was running for an engineer seat, and my direct competition, Josh Goodwin and Dale Becker. What? It was only one of us that could get it. Right. Like, what are you talking about? So I just was like, no, I'm definitely not going to get it. Okay. But, you know, I put my name in, and it was because of my community that like wanted me to. So Jet Galindo like really was like, Simone, like you need to try. And I literally, I was at the Avid party at NAMM on the rooftop, and it was like 11 p.m. and the thing was due at midnight, and she was like, just do it. And I sat on my phone and I did it, tried again. And then when I got elected, I felt a little guilty because I'm making this transition where I'm still doing the production engineering stuff, but just like I'm really trying to build my brand now. I'm work on my music, do my artist project. And I'm like, oh, like, are they going to still value me when I do that? Val, thank you so much for the gifting. So that's so nice. Oh, yay for Val. Thank you, Val. Thank you, Val. Oh, man, I'm so happy today. Yeah. And I was like, man, are they still going to value me when I make this change into being like what I truly want.
That's so
And
scary.
you know what happened though? I was talking to Jed about this and to other people at the academy, and they were like, we think it's so cool everything that you're doing on Twitch, and like she had me talk about it in the meeting, and they're like everything that you're doing like to build your whatever, like it's so inspiring, like that you're making all this stuff online, you're making this accessible, like you're doing these courses, and I was like, oh. And she's like, you need to talk about that more, like in the meetings. And I'm sitting there because like the other people on the board are like executives at these companies. Like everyone is like big dog, you know?
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
it's that imposter syndrome that you get for a second. Like I'm like, I can be big dog when it comes to vocal production engineering. I don't
Right.
feel big dog when it comes to streaming. I don't feel big dog when it comes to like my artist project yet. And so that was so cool where it's like, no, people are seeing your value in the thing. Like, I don't know. That was
I feel you. I totally agree because I'm like the social media thing horrible. Like I'm like trying to figure it out. I'm trying, and it's like
thank you.
it's not like I look at my stuff and I'm like, yeah, my content is nowhere near the big whatever. But then like I have people and they're like, yo, I had like multiple people come up to me like, yo, that's how you do a rollout. Like that's
Dude,
how like I'm it's like I'm studying you. Like I took notes and I'm like, what are you talking
bro.
about? Like,
But like we try to yeah, Val, my original music is there if you want to listen to it. And then usually what we did tonight, really quick, what Cardec and I did tonight was we worked on an original song of mine earlier, and then now we're just chatting. But dude, we think that we're not good at these things, but it's just like we're showing up for ourselves. So like you're showing up for yourself on social media, you're doing a rollout. Like, and it's sick. I don't think I'm good at social media. I think that I try, and
Right.
like I'm putting out my content and I'm like, oh, I like today I was so upset with myself because the week got away from me and I was like, oh no, like I wanted to do so much more content and I feel really behind and all that stuff. But then exactly what you said, people will be like, oh my gosh. And sometimes we need to see it in ourselves, like, and that comes back to like the zooming out thing. It's like if we can look at our things objectively instead of being so zoomed in at the little details of the things that we didn't do yet, all blah 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 blah, yeah,
yeah.
so sick.
Yeah.
At it.
Shout out to being independent, man.
I know. And shout out to the internet because this was not possible like
Facts.
20 years ago. Like to be able to make like communities like this online with people from all over the world. Like, you're in Gainesville, Florida. I'm in LA. I'm going to go fuck off and be in Barcelona, the internet. Shout out to the internet. And yeah, I feel very much on the precipice. I feel like I have everything that I have done thus far. I've just been like waiting to be walking in this.
Mm-hmm.
And like
I feel that.
yeah.
I feel you. Like I think like that was my thing. My thing was like because I would always get into arguments with like coming from the Christian space, like just the over like religious and like and like man, I've been blacklisted and like I literally have had people like, yo, I was in a camp with so and so and they said like not to work with you guys because you guys are like wild and like we kind of like when I started the label, we wanted to do different things. So like we did a Christian hip hop tour and all the venues were clubs and bars. And like I think it was 12 shows, 10 out of the 12 were all sold out.
Wow, that's so cool.
Were sold out and the music was just different. The music was like it sounded like club like ratchet club music and then just the lyrics were just positive and and a lot of people had issues with that and they're like, no, what you're doing is crazy, you're trying to imitate this and da da da, and it was just like getting like just throwing stones,
Yeah.
and And I got to the point where I was like, I just want to make music. Like I just want to make dope music. Like sometimes I'll make a song about God, and sometimes I just want to make a song about having fun. Like
Yeah.
I don't know what y'all want from me. Like I just want to
Yeah.
make music. Like
Mm-hmm.
and and now that I'm doing it, it's like so freeing. It's just like, yeah, I just want to be myself. And it's like there's an
100%.
unfollow button. If y'all don't like it, there's an unfollow button.
Exactly.
Like,
And there's and
and they
being
get mad
yourself.
when you tell them too. They get angry when you're like, you can unfollow me. It's like, oh well, you don't have to do all that. And I'm like, what do you?
It's like, no, like it's fine. Like it's not that deep. Like I as I've been posting more and like doing more of the things that I want to on my socials, like I've had to be like I talk about this in my vlog because my if anyone on here doesn't know, I started vlogging at the beginning of the year, and the series is called like it's week X of building my dream life because I knew that I was going to be making a dramatic change this year into everything and working to move to Barcelona and build this business online. But it's a whole process of doing that, and I'm very, very just like myself in my bonnet most of the time. But I talk about this there where, you know, you start posting more, and when you make these pivots, you're going to be losing followers in the beginning, but you can't be afraid of that. Like, I've lost a few thousand now, like that I'm posting more singing things because it's people that followed me initially for vocal production content, and I'm still going to be making that stuff, but you're also going to see me as an artist more now, and you're also going to see me being silly and weird and just like myself and not just this version of myself. But you want those people to unfollow because those aren't your people, and it's the long game. You're playing the
Yep.
long game because it's a little lottery tickets. You want to just keep being shown in front of the people that could match with you. But it's hard not to
Facts.
get down, you know, obviously when you see like the things drop and you're like, oh no.
Yeah, you're just like, dang, I was at this much, and now, yeah, for sure,
Yeah.
absolutely.
But yeah. Yes, absolutely. Just walking in God's timing is 100% it. I feel like I'm just very much walking in faith these days of just,
Yeah,
I don't know. I'm just moving. Like
I feel you.
even like this freaking session tonight. Like it's just I don't know. It just makes me feel very like guided and very like cuz what the fuck? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I don't know, we met on the internet, we barely like had a conversation. Like this was so lovely. Like
Yeah,
so cool. And like I didn't know that our stories and like our journeys like we had so much of a very similar mindset around everything too, like
Yeah.
beyond the music things. Like I didn't know that, and that's so
Yeah.
cool. I'm like, okay, guys,
heck yeah, it's crazy.
but all right, I'm tired. I think I'm.
Same. Yeah, it's almost. Oh dang, it's 1 o'clock over here.
Oh gosh. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. You're a parent.
And my son wakes up early, like 5 a.m. early. Yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
yeah.
Guys,
And
we
he's
need
like,
to.
what's the? Have you seen the meme where it's like it's like audio. He's like, what the fuck up, bitch? It's like that's my son. That is my son. He'd be like, hey, let's go. I'm hungry. Let's get up.
Dude, I love it. That's nice. I have nothing. Tomorrow morning, I have the chiropractor.
Ooh.
Because we're trying to not have. I don't want a neck hump, guys. I'm really worried about it. Because I spend a lot of time at the
Dude,
computer.
I need to go. The beginning of this year, my lovely dog Milo, got into the bathroom and was drinking from the toilet. So I took him out, and he started slobbering, and I got on the floor. So I slipped, and when I slipped, I didn't want to hit my head, so I rotated and I landed on my shoulder.
No.
And it was like I was in pain for like a good like almost a month.
Whoa.
And I was like walking like this. So like it's better now. But I was like, yeah, I need to go check that out. Because
Yeah. Yeah.
it was
That's
bad.
like not something to mess with. And especially like we're so sedentary. It's very important to like for us to like get active and like to move. And like I've been trying to do sunset hikes like whenever I don't have stream or don't have something at night. And also try to do this if you can, but not because you hurt your shoulder, but like anyone in the chat. There is an exercise that you should do to help your neck hump like not be a thing. You're supposed to put your back, like, stand up against a wall, put your feet up against the wall.
Yep.
Here, and you have to keep your arms against the wall. Everything's against the wall, and you raise like this and bring down. I cannot tell you how hard this is for me. When I
is
do
so
that,
hard.
I'm shaking.
Yep. My wife showed me that, and she's like, "Can you do this?" And I tried it, and she's dying laughing. I'm like, "This is hard." Like,
It was so hard. My mom was laughing at me, and she was just like, "Oh, that's hard for you." And I was like, "Yes, Mom, this is hard for me."
yeah, dude.
So everyone do that every day so that no one has neck hump. And we move our bodies. And I love it. Yeah, exactly. It's for posture, Pito. And then I wanted to acknowledge, too, that Mad King James said, my new favorite streamer, this is home now. Thank you so much for saying that. We're so happy to have you. Air Force One community. And, yeah, guys, this has been one of my favorite streams in a very long time. And I'm excited to do more of it. Cardec, can't thank you enough for being here.
I'm here. Whatever you need, I'm here. Gotcha.
Don't say that because we're going to make a lot of music and things.
Let's go. This is what I do.
Okay, good.
This is
so
what
fun!
I do.
Bro.
Let's
All right.
go.
Well, are we rating someone, guys? Who are we rating? We should raid somebody. You can sign off, Georgia. I know it's so late over there, but we gotta raid.
I'm gonna get off here. How do you want me to send you the stems? Any link, or do you want to send me an email address or whatever?
A link is great, just like what you said before. I can send you a WeTransfer request link if that's easiest for you, so you just like have somewhere to drag them into.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Here, or you can, I don't know, use Box or whatever you need.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, okay. I'll send it like that.
Okay. Cool.
All right.
Please. Bye, everyone. Say thank you to Cardec. Yay!
Good night, guys.
Good night, Cardec.
All right.
Very cool. Okay, guys. Wow, what a freaking great stream. What a like. Oh, my eyes are open. My ears are open. My dreams are open. My EP is released. Val, we made an EP, a Spanish version of my EP, all here on stream live, and it comes out tonight at midnight. Wherever you are located, it comes out at midnight, and so it's out on the East Coast now. It's out in Central Time now, and we made it all on stream. And thank you so much, everybody, for being here. Let's raid somebody. And you're in Alaska. Oh my God, what time is it in Alaska? I have a good friend that's from Alaska. Her name is Emily Anderson. She makes really cool music. She's one of my good friends. She's lovely. My third eye is crying happy tears. Yeah, seriously, like what good conversation. Because it's like, it's very rare for me to meet people that like I make music with easily. And then also just like, I don't know, connecting on that kind of a level is so lovely. You follow Emily? No way. It's only 9:22. Okay. Emily is the best. I know Emily from Berkeley. Okay, guys. There's a few people that are live right now. Hit Girl is live. Also, Big Jibba is live. Also, Big Jibba. Do we remember Big Jibba? Yeah, I think it was really, really, really a great stream. Just got an ad, so not able to replay. Reply. Oh. Yay! Oh, that makes me so happy. Guys, I don't even know how to function right now. I feel very inspired too. Very inspired by like the doors that are open. I feel very like, whoa. Yes, go cook up, King James. Go cook up. It's cook up time. I'm thinking maybe we raid Big Jibba. He came by our stream on Tuesday too, which was nice, you know. I feel like that would be nice to do. So I'm gonna, if you guys are cool with that, I'll do that. Okay, cool. So let me play him. So Big Jibba does talk box content.
Juice. Let's go, dude.
All right, let's do it.
Breaking the stereotypes. I like it.
Raid channel.
I like it, dude. Okay, let's.
It always takes me a while to figure out how to do this again.
I mean, I don't think it'd be that gross. It was just juice from a watermelon and nothing else.
Let's
I think
see.
they added some sugar.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Guys, thank you so much for being here. Are you getting 4 ads in a row? So sorry, Val. All right.
Hey.
I'm so sorry that you're getting ads and you gifted subs. Sorry. All right, guys. Have a great night. I'll see you next time. Thank you for being here.
Yeah.
You rock. What a
Yeah,
great
sung
stream.
by a
My heart is
nerdy white
happy.
guy.
Bye.
Got that heater on my lap, just leaning to my left tonight. Girl, I'm clutching my gut.
We do want to fill our stadium up.